stuck on mine too, but I can't. It's up to my mouth. Ooh, I cannot see.
Now you look cute with them.
Never mind. You saying I don't look cute with them?
You look cute all the time. Howdy, y'all.
Hi, guys.
It's Ryan
And Angela.
from RNA Music,
That's right.
your favorite mom and pop guitar shop and music lesson academy, deep in the heart of Texas, which is where we are.
Yeah.
See, we have a Texas thing over there.
Yep.
And we are here to answer your burning questions of questionableness.
Yes.
Questions.
Yes.
So let's answer those.
Okay.
First question, multi-sooner one.
There's more than one Sooner in his family.
There's a lot of Sooners in Oklahoma. I know that. Hey guys, how's it going? I just saw a YouTube video with Steve from Boston, and he was wearing a Flipside Music t-shirt.
What?
You mean Flipside Music in Denver, Colorado, home of the Colorado Flipside Music Store Blues? I was just wondering when you were going to get yours. Hashtag KTMA. Well, multi-sooner one, I will have you know that I have like 5 Flipside Music shirts
Yes.
at home in my closet that I do wear from time to time.
I was
But
actually going to wear one today because I found 2 in my drawer.
in your drawer, hidden away somewhere.
Yeah, because I don't really open those drawers because they're t-shirts. and
T-shirt
it's been
drawers.
too cold.
However, I did just recently get this one. Flipside University. Teaching the spirit of rock and roll since 2014. And Flipside University, there's an F and another letter.
Yes.
So I did just recently get this one, which is their newest shirt from Flipside University.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with Flipside Music in Denver, Colorado.
Yeah.
Flipside University is an actual university that you could attend, I think.
Can he really?
No,
Oh.
but you can go there and buy gear. So I just got that. I mean, who knows? It could have been there for a few days because I didn't go to the post office for a couple of days.
True.
Because I was busy. Like, whatever. So I just got a new one. However, it's not a tall
No.
Anthony. I require tall tees. 2X tall and sometimes 1X tall now that I'm wasting away to nothing.
Yeah.
So, just got a new one, multi-sooner. Thank you. And thank you, Ike, from Flipside Music in Denver, Colorado. Shameless plug
As
for
always.
Denver. Wouldn't be an RNA Music video if we didn't mention Flipside Music.
Yes, exactly.
Next question, Mark M. Why are all of your guitars Gibsons or Gibson clones? Wow, all right, Mark M. Well, that is an interesting question. However, you are mistaken, sir. Not all of my guitars are Gibson clones.
Come on, Mark.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, see this guitar of mine? It's a Fender clone. Set neck, well, neck through. Fender clone. Mark. We've got a Martin clone here. Cloned Martin guitar. My
Pretty.
lovely Takamine. Takamine, which, famously came over to America and bought a bunch of Martins and took them back to Japan and ripped them apart and learned how to make guitars. So this is a Martin clone.
Martin.
Oh, man. I have one more. Uh-oh.
What'd you do?
Oh, man. I'm all tangled. I'm all tangled on my stand.
Come on.
This is, it's pretty much a Fender clone, really. I mean, I know it's a PRS, but it's basically,
Body.
it's a double cutaway with the trim. It's a Fender. Well, it's like Gibson and Fender had a baby. It's really what it is, but
Yeah. Sure.
So, interestingly, Mark M, everybody who owns a guitar either owns a Gibson clone or a Fender clone or a Martin clone. That's all there is, really. So, now, as far as why all of mine are Gibsons or Gibson clones, those are just kind of the ones I like.
Right.
I've never really been a big Fender guy.
Right.
An F-type guy. Not like Anthony from Flipside Music, who's definitely an F-type guy.
Yeah.
A T-type, F-type. He's an F-type.
Yeah.
I think part of it is, I guess because when I learned to play guitar, I learned on a Takamine that was basically a Gibson clone, double cut Les Paul style guitar. And because that's what I learned on, I think that's what I gravitated towards.
Right.
And I don't really love the sound of single coil pickups a whole lot. I mean, for me. I mean, when like Stevie Ray Vaughan plays it, it's great.
Right,
and when Jimi Hendrix plays it, it's great. And when Brad Paisley plays them, it's great.
Right.
But for me, it was never my first choice. So I've always just been drawn to like humbucker pickups. And aesthetically, I just like the shape of single cut guitars and Explorers.
Yeah, why not? Sure.
And Vs.
Who doesn't?
What? Yeah, who doesn't love a Les Paul or an Explorer or a Flying V?
Mark does, I say.
Except for Robert Baker. I think he does. I think he's just curious why I play Gibson clones instead of Fender clones. But,
Sure, whatever.
that's the idea. But even these guys, these diamonds up here, these Hailfires, I mean, they're basically a clone of a Gibson,
Aren't we all just
Aren't we all just clones?
clones of others
Of other
that
humans?
we have been influenced by?
I think so. So,
We aspire to be,
yeah.
for the most part.
We're cloned.
Yeah.
I got a new chair. I'm trying to get used to it. It's got this big high back on it,
Yes.
which I really like.
Unlike mine,
Yeah, which yours is just...
it's just a regular Walmart chair.
I feel like the emperor in this big thing.
Yeah.
I can feel the hatred flowing through the internet. So there you go, Mark. I guess that's why. I like G styles better than F styles.
Why not?
I'm a G man, I guess. All right, thanks for the question. Just fun guitar with the next question. Frank's hot sauce equals yummy.
Yes, it does.
I suppose. So it sounds like there's some new music you folks are looking forward to. New questions. Number 1. What is the thoughts from the oh so very bitter and brutally honest bass man concerning acoustic basses? Does he play them and does he like them? 2. What are the strings that you would use on an acoustic bass if you play them? Well, I can tell you, Paul's not here, but I can tell you his thoughts because he actually does own an acoustic bass. It's a Michael Kelly 5-string acoustic bass that I have restrung for him a few times.
Right.
But yeah, so he does play acoustic bass. He played in a country band, a country Americana band with his buddy Jimmy.
Yes.
Jimmy Bailey and the Aristocats. Aristocrats? I think there's Aristocrats.
Yes.
Not the Aristocats.
No.
That's a Disney movie.
Yes.
I learned today that Disney has their own Gestapo. Did you know that?
I'm not surprised.
They do. It's pretty intense. Anyways.
Yep.
Shh, don't tell Disney I said that. It's true. So yeah, he does like them. He plays them at acoustic guitar type gigs. He'll use his Dragonfly Michael Kelly. As far as strings, well, they make acoustic bass strings. You wouldn't use normal electric bass strings, just like you don't typically use electric guitar strings on acoustic guitar.
Right.
They actually do make acoustic bass strings. We buy them from D'Addario.
Right.
Our son Nicholas has an acoustic bass.
Yes, he does.
It's only a 4-string. Who's beeping me?
I don't know.
Okay. Somebody's beeping me. Yep. So acoustic bass strings. We like D'Addario. They're
Yep.
real good.
Yeah.
And there you go. So I think that answers the questions. Just fun guitar. On Paul's behalf. Next question. R metal stage. Question for the next RNA Q&A. What are your thoughts on the Epiphone M4 Explorer? Does the bitter bass man prefer 4 or 5 string basses?
6.
8 strings. 8 strings. Really just 1 string is all you need. A 1 string bass can pretty much get the job done.
Yeah, not for Paul. Because
No.
he likes to play all the notes.
He likes to have all of the notes. I'm surprised he doesn't have a 6 string because it's more notes.
It's true.
So therefore you could play all of the notes. The Epiphone M4 Explorer. That's the Jason Hook signature Explorer.
Tell me about it.
Yeah. Well, it kind of looks. It's got a whole military vibe to it, like sergeant stripes on it and stuff.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's okay. Jason Hook is a great guitar player.
Yeah.
Has a great career. I love the documentary he did. It was on Netflix. What was it called? Sidemen or something. It was about being a hired gun. I think that's what it was called. Something like that. Really good documentary. I learned that Billy Joel was a huge jerk because the way he treated his musicians in his band.
Oh.
Can you believe it?
Yeah.
Thanks, Billy Joel. I believe it.
Believe it.
So, I like Jason Hook. It's not my favorite Explorer.
Right.
I'm like, meh. It's just, if it floats your boat and that's what you like, get you one. For me, I was like, I didn't really care for it.
Okay.
So that's just my personal opinion. Yeah. So there you go. Let me turn my phone around because it's going to distract me when people message me.
I know.
Yeah. Oh, and see, I got distracted.
I know.
Lost my train of thought. Does the bitter bass man prefer 4 or 5 string basses? I would say 5 because he owns more 5s than he does 4. But he would tell you it depends on the song and it depends on the context. But most of the time he definitely likes 5s because he hates to do drop tuning. Like he won't do drop D tuning because he's too above that, I guess. Because when you have a 5th string, you don't have to drop tune to drop D. You just play the D note on the 5th string. So most of the time he plays a 5. Every now and then he'll use a 4, but yeah, 90% of the time he's a 5 stringer.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And that's the answer to our metal stage. Thanks for the question, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Colin James. Hi, Colin. Said, I love that Silver Burst DBZ. It's not here anymore, man. Are they on Reverb? No. No, these are not on Reverb.
Nothing but net.
Nothing but net. I could put them on our Reverb store. We have an RNA Music Reverb store. I don't think I have anything listed at the moment. But we kind of wanted to start off, with our Instagram viewers and our YouTube audience family and our Facebook family and everyone who follows us on our social media. We kind of like to throw stuff up here for you guys first. Y'all get the first shot and opportunity, and all of our local customers, friends, and family.
Yeah.
And if they're here for very long, we may eventually put them up on the Verb. But we like to give all y'all's first shot at them.
All of them's.
Thanks for the question, Colin. There you go.
Yay.
All right, next question. Chivalry 218. 4 days ago. Hello, RNA. Hope all is well. Hi. Ryan, have you checked out the Headrush gig board? How are you liking the Boss Katana? Angela, have you had a chance to watch the Masked Singer show? Thanks, you guys are great. Hashtag all caps KTMA. All caps KTMA. I have not checked out the Headrush gig board. I have not. We have been so busy. Even since, leading up into NAMM, people are asking about NAMM. And I kind of casually followed what was going on at NAMM, but we were so busy with our students. And it's just been nonstop teaching for us the last, I don't know how many weeks.
Oh my gosh.
So,
the whole month.
Yeah.
The whole month of the whole month of January.
What happened? Hiccups?
Oh, no, I said much ado.
Much ado. Yeah.
I don't know.
And it's been crazy for us. We're kind of in the middle of restructuring some things and getting some systems into place. to run the business a little bit more streamlined. So
we can grow.
Yeah. Growing's tight.
Yes.
So between meetings with our friend Todd, who's helping us with some business structuring things and teaching lessons, and you know,
it's a lot.
There's a lot going on.
So he hasn't been able to test drive a lot of things like he would like to.
Yeah, or sit and stare at YouTube videos forever looking at gear.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, as much as I love to do that. So I haven't had a chance to play with it. Although I know a guy who's bought a few guitars from us who texted me today, hey, he's buying a Helix, a Line 6 Helix. I'm like, oh really? That's pretty sweet. He's like, yeah, it's got buttons and lights and it flashes. So maybe he'll bring down the Helix for me to play with. Maybe. I mean, I just need to go to Art's house sometime. We should go to Art's house.
Okay.
And visit.
Sounds good.
And I'll just play on all of his gear.
Sounds good.
If they let us in the door.
Me and Elizabeth visit.
You and Elizabeth will be crocheting and quilting.
Yes.
And me and
sounds like a wonderful evening.
And me and Art will be nerding out on guitars.
Yes.
How am I liking the Boss Katana? You know, kind of goes along with the last answer. I really haven't had a chance to play it very much. Because it's at home. I have it at home next to my Big Daddy desk. My Big Daddy desk. And it's there so I can practice at home because it doesn't take up very much space, right? It's not like I have a half stack in the bedroom. I barely have any guitar stuff in the bedroom. Barely. But I haven't had a chance. We've been so busy again, so busy with work. And by the time we've been getting home really late, and usually when I get home from being around guitars and stuff all day, or I'm editing video, and I just haven't practiced guitar at home very much.
No.
So I did play with it the first day I got it and kind of got it all set up and learned how to work everything. And I'd say I'm fairly impressed so far. I probably just need to bring it to work so I can actually play on it in lessons.
Yeah.
And then
there you go.
Yeah.
You would have your answer.
I would, so I need to do that.
Yes, you do.
Angela, have you had a chance to catch the Masked Singer show?
No, I have not, because I
Why
don't
not?
have television.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we don't have TV anymore.
Yeah, no, I haven't. I've seen, not like a whole show, I've seen like clips from commercials that people, you know, because YouTube and Instagram and Facebook will throw those little sponsored clips from stuff. And that's
Hashtag
all.
not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
We're not sponsored by the Masked Singer show in any form.
Not in any form. But no, I haven't like watched it. I kind of get the premise because I think like Korea had the show before. Like it's a spinoff from one of their shows.
Is it famous people singing?
Yes.
Okay, so like
it is
like Christina Aguilera in a mask.
Yes, and they're singing somebody else's song, and you're trying to guess their voice. Singing, I believe that's it.
Seems like that would be pretty easy to do.
I mean, you would think, but some of them are like, where do I know that voice from? Because I think what they're doing is they're getting people who haven't been in the limelight. Like,
in a
it's
while.
not like it's, you know, someone that's currently famous.
Adam Levine.
Yeah, it's like one of the, you know, Backstreet Boys, or it's one of, you know, Boys to Men, or it's...
That's unfair because they're in a blend.
Yeah, well, so you know I mean, if you're a fan, you know their voices.
Timberlake.
So they have like people that you would kind of really know, like you remember as a kid, like how do I know that voice? And then they would sing.
Has Sammy Hagar been on there?
I have
Has
no.
David Lee Roth been on there?
I told you I haven't watched the show.
Licking the microphone like David Lee Roth.
But no.
Has James Hetfield been on there?
I honestly don't really want to watch it because it's so gimmicky. And I'm not a reality TV watching person. I like thrillers and like sci-fi and
medical dramas.
Yeah, well, to a certain extent. I have to be in the mood for medical dramas. But
the mood for death.
But I love like thrillers and stuff like that. I don't watch I'm not an America's Got Talent, like you know me. I don't watch America's Got Talent.
Or The
Like,
Voice.
I'm like, you know me, right? You know me.
I do know you. 22 years now.
Yes. I don't watch The Voice. I don't watch any of that stuff because it's so bland and it's so just generic, and there's so much that goes on behind the scenes that it's just not my cup of tea. I would rather a bus of people go like drop in on musicians at a club, or secretly film someone busking or something like that, where you don't know, like, wow, look at this really talented person, and then find them, pluck them out of reality and actually turn them into something big. I'd rather them do something like that than have these people who've gone through this long process of auditioning with producers and staging, and then get up on stage and then look like, oh, I hope they say yes, when they good and well that they know that they're going to get yes. And so it's just too staged for me. So
yeah.
But I've heard a lot of people like the Masked Singer. I just don't like the masks that they're choosing to wear. It's kind of creepy.
Is it?
Yeah, a little bit.
I haven't watched any of it.
I'm just like, no, I don't want to see a giant rabbit with like big red eyes and just,
Creepy?
Yeah, no thanks. I save my dreams for things that I can.
I'd rather watch The Punisher.
Yeah.
I want to see some brutality.
No thanks. But yeah, so there you go.
All right. Thanks for the question, Chivalry218. Next question, Ronnie Knows. Greetings from the UK. Hello, UK.
Hello.
Great video, guys. Question for Angela.
Oh.
So excited. I've started singing again after several years of nothing except a song at a very occasional jam night at a local pub. Pubs are like bars.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. In the UK.
But cooler.
But cooler. Less dumb.
Yeah.
I've started a band. Can you suggest some great vocal warm-ups? I need to sing at home, but I am a bit self-conscious of the neighbors listening, yet can sing at gigs, which is kind of odd. I need to get into regularly practicing at home. Should I just sing the set list or try to find some great exercises to get my range back up to the tenor I was before, probably a highish baritone? Thank you for your help.
Yeah.
All right. So, warm-ups, or should he just sing songs?
You can just sing songs. I don't always recommend just singing just right out, because we have a tendency, with our thoughts of how we sing and how we're supposed to sing, we jump into patterns that we've already put ourselves in whenever we do sing. So jumping right into a song, sometimes you jump into those same patterns of how you think the song should go or how your voice should sound. Instead, I do recommend singing a couple of exercises, like going through ranges of a few octaves below, not octaves, but notes below the octave range that you're comfortable with, and a couple of notes higher than the octave range that you're comfortable with in your singing range. And just kind of
testing the outer limits.
Yes, just going and not forcefully, just using your diaphragm, using your gut, relaxing your shoulders, and just go up the scale. You can use a keyboard, you can use an app, you can use your phone, whatever you have available. You can use your guitar if you want to, and just sing an octave. Go a couple notes below and a couple notes up high, and do ahs. Making sure that you open up your mouth and letting your voice rest right in here. Not trying to push it up to, I had food on my chest. Not pushing it up to mom life.
Hashtag mom life.
Not pushing it too hard up into your nasal cavity. I mean, you do sing, a lot of people do sing when they sing up high. They come up to their nose, and which is okay. It's just not okay to squeeze it and force it up there. But for a baritone to tenor, your voice range is going to be in your mouth area. The higher notes will rest at the top of your nasal palate right here. So whenever you're singing, going up high, going up and down real low, you just picture your voice like an elevator and go up, down and down, up and down the elevator of your throat. And those are a few good exercises. I mean, there's quite a few other ones, but you just do what's comfortable for you and then go into the song. If you feel like your body is starting to tense up or your throat's starting to tense up or you feel like you're squeezing too much, just remember to relax your shoulders and bring your tongue to the back of your teeth. If your tongue is back too far, it'll sound like you're squeezing the sound of your voice too much. But if your tongue is forward, you can hit that nasally part of your range. You'll hit that palate up there without squeezing your throat, and it won't feel like the back of your throat or the sides of your throat are squeezing your voice too tight. So just always relax your shoulders. Use your diaphragm always to engage, because the muscles down here in your lower abdominal area are your strongest muscles in your body, especially for women, but in your legs. Standing up is preferably, because when you're sitting down, your legs, you're not using the brunt of all the lower abdominal muscles, but when you're standing up, you can embrace your knees and your legs, and then engage your abdomen and your diaphragm so that you can get the full force of your voice out. And then practice that, but always practice with your shoulders relaxed, your chin up, and enough air in your lungs to support your voice. And then try to make the sound of your notes more than you breathe out the notes. If you out the notes too much, it'll start to make your throat really sore because you're having air and sound at the same time. But if you just mimic the notes and get enough of the force so the air is a support of the voice, then you'll get a really clear note to start with. I hope that helped. There's so much more to that, but yeah, that's where I would start.
Getting used to my new chair.
What was the other question? Should you just regularly practice at home? Get into regular practice.
A bit self-conscious about the neighbors listening, but can sing at gigs. That wasn't really a question, but that is a little odd to sing at a gig, but worry about your neighbors hearing you.
Yeah. No, I get it, because you don't want people, because whenever you're out there and you're in it and the electricity of it all, of the excitement of it all, you're just excited to be out there is one thing, but singing in front of people who aren't there to hear you, they're not paying or, coming to see you, or they're not family.
They're not in a club where they're expecting
your
live
friends,
music.
your fans, or whatever. They're just kind of like, shut up, mate.
Hey, cut it out.
They don't want you to, get into their business of over practicing, but it doesn't matter. If you're practicing, you're practicing, and you should give yourself plenty of room to hit the notes and the volume and the power that you need to in order to get your range to where it needs to be.
Great question, Ronnie. I said question. Mm-hmm. Great question.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. It's late.
Yeah, it is late.
It's 8:40 right here in Texas. PM.
Yes.
In the evening. All right. Next question. Mike Rohde. What's the exciting t-shirt news? Don't do diamond plate on the Les Paul. Hashtag KTMA all caps. Mm-hmm. All caps KTMA. Thank you, Mike. Mm-hmm. Well, the exciting t-shirt news is we were contacted by the good people at guitarshoptees.com. Ka-chow, right?
Yeah.
So if you're not familiar with them, they are a service that you can sign up and pay a monthly fee, or you can pay a 6-month fee, or pay a whole year. What they do is they print t-shirts from independent music stores all around, well, not just America, but all around the world. There's actually World Guitars, which is there in the UK.
Yeah.
Famous high-end boutique guitar shop in the UK. PRSs, all kinds of good stuff.
Yeah.
And then, of course, there's a lot of American stores too. And so what they do is every month they send out a package to their clients who've signed up for their service, and they get a new t-shirt every month from a different independent music store.
Yes.
And so they called me, the guy who owns Eric, and was like, "Hey, is this Ryan?" I'm like, "Yep." That's who answers the phone. It's me or Angela. Sometimes our son Nicholas.
Yes, sometimes our
Nicholas
son.
is answering the phone now, but yeah. Well, he said, "Well, hey, I think I'd kind of heard of them, or people had asked me about them before. I hadn't really looked deep into it." But he called me and said, "Hey, we'd be interested in working with you guys. I keep getting emails," because they listen to the people who are already their customers and subscribers who have already, you're getting a new Guitar Store shirt every month. They'll send them recommendations. "Hey, you should check out this shop here, or you should check out that shop. You should check out that shop." And he said he kept getting emails and people saying, "Hey, you should check out RNA Music in Texas."
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thank you guys. And so he was like, "All right, after a certain number of emails, I'm like, all right, I got to check this place out." And so he watched our YouTube and checked us out. I was like, "Wow, you guys are nice." It's like, you're like authentic mom and pop, like a legit. I'm like, "Yeah,
This is
this is really who we are." And so they wanted to partner with us. And so what happens is, I think for the month of March. So it's each month, it's a new shirt from a new shop, a different shop. I think we're the month of March. So they're going to have a t-shirt that we're going to, I think it's going to be an exclusive thing where they're going to print it for that month and a certain number, and they sell that to their clients.
Right.
All over the world, thousands of people have signed up for their service. And they do it one time and then it's done. Like, they won't ever print another RNA Music shirt. I mean, it's our property. They're very clear about that. Like, it's a limited time. We have to have your permission and signed stuff. And so all of the people who are subscribed to that service are going to get an RNA Music shirt. Probably a huge chunk of them have never heard of us. And so they're going to be like, "What's this RNA Music, Canton, Texas?" They're like, "Let me see if I can find them." And then they're going to Google it, and then they'll find us on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram. And yeah. So it's very exciting. Now, we don't make any money from this. So just so you know, they make the money for their service. We get an excessive amount of exposure, which is pretty cool. And they do a calendar every year. Someone sent me one. One of you guys sent me a calendar for last year. I'm like, "Oh, cool." And I don't think y'all even knew we were doing this thing. And someone sent me a guitarshoptees.com calendar. And I was like, "Cool." So we're going to be in the calendar as well. Yeah. And they called and asked us, gave us a little interview. They wanted to find out who we are, what we do, our story. Yeah. Basically. So that'll be in there. So if you guys want to get that would be pretty cool. And it's not through us. You go to guitarshoptees.com. You can do, a 1 month thing. You could sign up for every single month, get a t-shirt, whatever you want to do. We're for March 2019. That's the one I would get if I were you guys. I'm just saying, that's the one I would get.
Right.
So very cool, really nice people. I had fun chatting with Eric, and he used to be in TV, like MTV, and like interviewed lots of rock stars, and like he has TV background experience. Yeah. And one of the other ladies she called to interview us, she is like an Emmy-nominated TV producer, like their day job. I was like, "Do what?" Well, she didn't. Well, she said she was in TV. She didn't say she was Emmy. I went and looked her up.
Yeah, we found that out for ourselves.
Yeah, we found. She didn't say that. She didn't.
She was like, "Hello, my name is."
She just said, "Well, I work in TV.
I am just.
I'm a producer in TV, and so like because we're talking about editing software. She's like, "What software you use?" I'm like, "Well, I use this." She's like, "You should check out Adobe. It's pretty cool." And we talked about that. She's like, "Yeah, I spent 12 weeks editing a documentary one time. It was just brutal." I'm like, "Oh, cool, really nice lady." And we talked, and then later I went on Instagram and found her. I'm like, oh, she's like, yeah, legit. She's legit. She's too legit to quit. So that was pretty cool. But if you guys, I'll put a link in the description of this video. You go check it out. Again, for us, it's just massive exposure for our little shop. For them, it's the part of their service that they fulfill to their customers, and we're pretty excited about it. I'm sure we'll get. I think he's going to send us a couple of shirts.
I hope so.
Which will be cool.
Will it be these?
No, well, I don't. Actually, we haven't really. I don't really know.
I'm like, I don't. Because I have one.
Yeah, I have one of these. I don't think it's going to be the Phoenix logo.
Oh, okay.
It's probably more likely going to be like our official.
Okay.
This is not the official logo. This is just the original.
It was the official.
It was the official.
Yes.
In the beginning. It's not actually currently the official one, but it's the one everybody likes.
Yes.
So people hate the official one.
It's okay.
They don't hate it. It's just Phoenix's Firebirds are cool.
Yes, I know.
Firebirds are cool, right? So that's super exciting. Go check them out. They're on Facebook. They're on Instagram. Go hit them up on Facebook. Subscribe. Tell them, hey, I want that RNA shirt. Give me the RNA shirt, y'all. I need it.
Do it.
So that would be cool. Because I think it's really nice of them to search out, not just us, but they've been doing this for a couple of years. And every month, some independent music store gets featured to a giant list of people. So
that's pretty cool.
Pretty cool. I'm really excited about it anyway. So there's the new T-shirt news. We will of course have some of our own shirts coming out later this year, probably a new design. But go check out guitarshoptees.com. Very cool people. .com. Check it out. Thanks for the question, Mike. I'm glad you picked up on that.
There you go.
And final question, Steve Talamontes. Did I do that right?
That's what I was
You
saying.
think so? Talamontes? Hi, Steve. Angela, how can I get my wife to let me get guitar number 9? She says 8 guitars is enough. 8 is enough. Angela, help this man.
Oh my gosh.
He needs 10 guitars.
He needs 10. No, 9.
He needs, well, he says 9, but what he means is 10.
Oh, okay. Yes, sure.
Help this man get 10 guitars, Angela.
Help me help you.
Help
you help
him, help him. Help me help him, Angela.
Okay.
Because he might buy one from RNA Music.
Right. Sure. So here's the thing. And it doesn't always work out that way, but it's a wife's hope. I mean, I'm still hanging on to what's due me, but whatever.
Keep a running tally of...
that's right. Anyways, what would be good is if you make a deal with her. If it's feasible. Now, if it's just stretching y'all ridiculously thin, don't do it. Okay? Because that's just common sense. But if it's doable, then whatever amount you're going to spend on yourself, you spend on a guitar. And that includes amps, chords, bags, picks, strings, whatever it is that goes with it. Because we know how you guitar people are.
Pedals.
Whatever.
And pedal boards.
Yes.
And more pedals.
Pedal case.
And more pedals.
If it, and then,
Flight case for your pedals.
Yes.
Even though you don't fly.
Exactly. She needs equal or greater, not lesser.
Equal or greater value.
Oh,
Steve.
Spent on her. Okay? That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Because it's only fair. Because for the most part, and I think I've noticed this, when it comes to women married to guitar players, most of those women aren't big spenders. Their guitar player person is usually the big spender of the family. It looks that in from what I've noticed in the guitar family community.
If she's wrong, please. Yeah.
So
clarify.
Yeah. So if that, from what I've noticed, yes, it might be different out there, but what I've noticed,
what you've observed with your own eyes.
With my own eyes in the wild. So it's, it's hard for the non-guitar playing person to think of something that would be comparable to a $4, $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10, $100 guitar,
let alone $1,500, $2,000,
yeah,
$3,000.
So yeah. So if your wife has not been on a trip, or has gone to see her family, or has
not been to a spa day,
has not been on a spa day,
a pricey spa day,
then you better ante up. Equal or greater value. That's how you do it. And that's how it keeps the household copacetic. and happy.
Yeah. That's if your wife is telling you no more guitars, you have enough.
Yes.
Now, some people are really lucky and their wife's like, yeah, I don't care, whatever you want to do.
Right. That's because
Like,
she probably already does what she wants to do.
She probably does.
And she doesn't, it's like, well, you go ahead because I know I'm going to spend $2,000 on blah, blah, blah,
Because
blah.
I'm about to go buy this purse.
For
$800.
Or whatever. Or like, I'm going to go.
And you're not going to say nothing because you just bought a guitar.
Right. It works. Sometimes it works like that.
Sometimes.
But sometimes it doesn't. So, and some women see, it's a lot of dollar signs. So, just FYI,
But that works.
It does work.
It's going to cost you double to get the guitar that you want.
Yeah. So whenever
But
it's
that's how you get it.
$1,000 guitar, think of it as a $2,000 guitar. And if you're not willing to spend $2,000 on your guitar, then you don't need it.
Yep.
And may the odds be ever in your favor.
Good luck.
Yes.
Good.
That's how we do it.
Yeah. That's how well, not all the time. There's a lot of times where she's just like, yeah, go ahead and get it.
Yeah.
And she doesn't hold over my head, which is nice.
Which
I appreciate
is 90%, 95, 99% of the time.
Most of the time.
It hasn't been till recently.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait a second. I haven't been able to cash in on any of this. So, yeah. Still haven't. Really?
Not to the same value.
No.
Cashed in a little bit. But not
even close.
I said a little bit.
Yeah, like strings.
A little bit. A little bit. I said a little bit.
But that's what would make me happy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the only reason why is most of the time I do say yes. Because I'm like, okay. All right.
I thought it was because you love me and you wanted me to be happy.
Not with guitars.
Not with guitars.
Not when you already have so many.
I do have a couple.
Yeah.
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 What I like to do, I'll give you my tip, Steve, which is listen to Angela. Do what she says and it'll work every time. Now, sometimes, this is what's worked for me a few times. Mm-hmm. I'll be looking online because I'm always looking at guitars.
Right.
Like, what are you looking at? Guitars. See, just come look. They're like, hey, check this one out. Look, this one's perfect example. I was like, oh my gosh, look at this guitar. Sweetwater has it on sale. It's normally $780. Sweetwater's blowing it out for $499. That's like dealer cost. Lala, look at it. They've only got like 4 left. Oh my gosh. She's like, yeah, that's really pretty. Why don't you get it? And I was like, I wasn't asking if I could buy it.
Yes, he was.
I mean, I didn't say, hey.
He never
I didn't say, hey.
mentions the cost and then the difference of the price without there being a, in the between is like, please. And it's only, who else, but, and then and you know what else, who else is that? And then he adds all the different people who are selling it and what the specs are, and I'm like, cause like I would really care. He's trying to sell me. He's a car salesmaning me, and to go and like, oh yeah, sure. He thinks that he's like, no, I'm not stupid.
No. I'm not. It's not like that. I'm just saying, look at it, and sometimes she'll go, yeah, that's really pretty. You should get it. I'm like, really? You think I should? She's like, yeah, you should get that. I'm like,
I'm not really asking. I just want to.
Oh, okay. If you think I should, I probably will.
Oh my god.
That's how I got this PRS, by the way. She was like, yeah, it's really pretty. You should get it. I'm like,
yeah.
Okay, well, if you think so. So I'm not really asking. I'm just sort of throwing it out there. And if she says, hey, yeah, you should do that, I'll be like,
he's throwing the net.
I'm casting the net, but I'm not demanding anything. I'm just like,
no.
Hey, what do you think about this? She's like, yeah, I should get it. I'm like, oh, okay. And then so she's like, oh yeah, it's really pretty, but you know what? We got to buy this. I'm like, you're right. We do have to buy that. Or, you bought a guitar last month. I'm like, I did, didn't I? But every so often, she's like, yeah, it's really pretty. You should do that. I'm like, so you never know unless you cast the net. Now, if every time you've cast the net, it's been thoroughly burned and shredded.
With laser vision.
Like, the last 17 times you've cast the net, it's probably not going to work for you.
Yeah.
You probably got to go the equal or greater value rate.
I would say majority of the time, the reason why, and I would say most men when they ask for things like that, is because, and they get a no, it's because that they have never, if ever, done anything that special for their wives. That's why.
So do nice stuff for mama. And mama will let you buy nice things for you.
Believe me, because I hear it a lot from women.
And we're oblivious. The problem is we're just oblivious.
Yeah.
Like, guys are just...
Women will go shopping and come back with like, $100 worth of clothes or whatever, and get torn up about it by the opposite sex. Oh, look at her shopping, blah, 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 blah. But the thing is that guys have more expensive taste than women do, for the most part. For the toys, yeah. Yeah. Guys' toys are kind of expensive. Yeah, you might not spend a lot of money on your clothes. Some guys do. Or shoes. Some guys do. Or watches. But it's the trucks. It's the golf clubs. It's the, guns. It's the... How many guns do you need? I'm like, all of them. It's the tickets to the sporting events. It's the, it's, Cowboys games. It's a lot more elaborate and expensive than I think. For the most part, for most. It's not always like that. That's not the common thing. That's not 100%, obviously. But yeah. So there you go, Steve. Just say, hey, mama. It's a marriage. Hey, mama. I really like to buy this guitar. This is my proposal. And here's how I think we should do this. It's going to cost this amount of money for me to buy this guitar. I want you to take the same amount of money. Yes. Plus 10%. And go buy yourself whatever you want, guilt-free. Yes. She'll say yes. She'll say yes. I mean, unless you're like... If you have the money. She's like, if you're like, hey, mama, I'm going to max out our credit card on this one thing. Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, don't. Come on. Yeah. If any of you other gentlemen have some, or ladies, there are a few ladies who watch our channel. There are. Want to give your advice to help Steve get guitar number 9, please leave it below. Yeah. What has worked for you with your significant other when it comes to buying guitars? Help a brother out. Right. All right. Thank you for help a sister out. There you go. Help mama out. Yes. Yeah. Y'all help Steve's wife figure out what she's going to spend her money on. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Like a cruise. You can go on a 5-day cruise, the both of you, for less money than it costs to buy most guitars. That's true. FYI. Okay, but there's sharks. It doesn't water. Matter. It doesn't matter. What's like a cruise but on land? A train ride? I ain't going on no train ride. Cross country train ride through the mountains? Mine. I don't like the water. You got to get over there. There are things in the water that will I'll just go by myself. Eat you if you fall in the water. Who wants to go on a cruise with me? Nobody. Ain't nobody going on a cruise with you but me. Unless it's Apparently Brooke. Not. Unless it's Brooke. You and Brooke can go on a cruise. Maybe. That would be hilariously fun. That would be awesome. We would have a lot of laughs. We would not survive your absence. You come home, we'd all be like, okay, we ate all the cookies. Oh, God. What cookies? No one would be there to make them. What? Walmart. Chips Ahoy, buy cookies. I'm not going to make cookies. I'm not going to make cookies, Mama. I'm going to go buy some cookies and we're going to eat all the pizza. We'll come home, we'll all be passed out and diabetic comas. Like, just FYI, this is a normal conversation for us. Y'all are in like a very normal conversation for us. Yeah. They probably figured that out by now. Yeah. Anyways. Oh, gosh. Yeah.
Okay, so if you have a question for next week or comment,
I'm sure
all the comments are welcome.
they're already typing.
They're typing right. They've been typing.
They push pause and they're commenting while they're watching it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like to. Never mind. There's a couple of guys. I like to hear what their advice is on that.
Oh, good Lord.
As
long as they're married.
Yeah, they're married.
Okay.
And they spend some money on guitars. I'm like,
Yeah.
I mean, because I don't know their wives and what their wives are into.
Yeah. Mama needs a trip to, like...
Switzerland.
There you go. There's no one to stay with in Switzerland. I'd rather stay with family or something. Go
I probably have family in... No, that's in Norway. Never mind. Mm-hmm. Sweden.
You don't know them.
I don't know anybody.
Whatever.
I know somebody in Sweden. Mm-hmm. Anyways. All right, so you guys leave those for next week. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to our channel. Check out the link below for guitarshoptees.com. Mm-hmm. We also have a link. We have a leak. Mm-hmm. We're leaking. Somewhere. We got a link. Mm-hmm. A link to our Teespring store where you can go get any of our current t-shirt designs.
Not this one.
Not that. You can't have that. But you can have this.
This isn't on there. Sorry.
Well, the logo is, but not that shirt.
Yeah, no, this is a special shirt.
That's a special shirt. That was a one-off prototype. Actually, there were two, but that's one. I don't know where the other one is.
Yeah.
Anyways, go check out guitarshoptees.com. Mm-hmm. Hashtag, we're not really sponsored. Mm-mm. I mean, I'm not getting any financial thing out of that, but go check them out. They're really nice people.
Just giving the love.
Yeah, spread the love. Get that March shirt. If you want to get some other shirts, that's fine. Do whatever. But get the RNA one. Mm-hmm. And, yeah, leave those guys a message on their Facebook and tell them, you know, you're an avid RNA music YouTube viewer.
Yes.
And maybe thank them for including us. That would be cool.
That would be cool.
Everybody loves a thank you. Mm-hmm. Thank yous are tight.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you guys so much for watching and all the questions in the comments. And we will see you guys in the next video. Until then, keep the music alive.
Don't forget it.
The music needs you.
You need the music.
Steve needs a new guitar. For the next generation.
And Mama needs a cruise.
And Mama needs whatever she wants of equal or greater value.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to go tally up my equal or greater value here in a minute.
Don't. Okay.
I'll post it in the comments.
Oh my gosh. How far back are we going?
Day one.
Day one of marriage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What is the first guitar you bought?
After we were married?
Yeah.
I think it was the acoustic Dean we had. That blue acoustic.
Yeah, that's right.
But I traded it in on a guitar for her. Mm-hmm. Bought her a guitar.
Yes, he bought me a guitar.
Which is not a good idea. It's not a good plan. I thought, you know, I'm just saying, buying your wife a guitar is not the way to add another guitar to the household. Unless she wants a guitar and she actually plays guitar.
Yeah.
I think it was the Dean. Pretty sure. The Dean acoustic. Mm-hmm. Which is like $200. Right. It was not like an expensive one.
Well, $200.
$200. And then the next one was the Boogie Street. Mm-hmm. When we lived in... It went a long time.
Yes. And we were poor.
We were broke as a joke.
But he bought a guitar.
You said I could.
Yes.
It was your idea.
No, it was not my idea.
Sure it was.
I do not follow Boogie Street.
I don't know. We used our tax return. Part of our tax return so I could buy. Because if you get a tax return, you're broke. Broke people get tax returns. Mm-hmm. Rich people don't get tax returns. Rich people pay taxes. Mm-hmm. Anyways, Boogie Street. Mm-hmm. And I don't remember.
How much was the Boogie Street?
It's like $7.50.
Okay.
Actually, I think it was $7. Eric cut me a deal. They were normally like $9. Mm-hmm. So I saved $200.
Yeah.
Maybe. Still got it though.
Yeah, I know. It's part of the family. I
have to go back and add them up now. Wait, no I don't. You should do that.
No, I think you should.
I think
since
you
owe me. I think it would be really interesting to see how much money.
To be fair, most of the guitars I have been since we started our indie music.
There's
So
no
that-
to be fair.
I don't know.
There's
I don't
no
know what
to
that
be
means.
fair. I don't understand. To be fair, you da 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 da. That's what it would. To be fair.
I will say
To be fair,
this.
you did go to
For-
Africa for like 2 months, and it cost our family $15,000.
Yeah, for people who are,
I did not, and we have not. So there's no to be fair in that.
people are like, man, you should got a lot of guitars. I'm like, yeah, but I went for a really long time where I only had one for years. So I'm 43 years old.
Yes.
The majority of the guitars that I own now, I acquired in the last 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
So from 33 to 43 is where my collection of guitars kind of multiplied.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so before that it was like one guitar, two guitars.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
We're still talking to a camera.
we are.
It's like marriage counseling.
This video's been over for a while. We already wrapped it up. Now they're just waiting for the Titanic to hit the iceberg. I'm like, if Ryan keeps going, he's gonna be in really big trouble. There's a counter over here with dollar signs, just keeps going higher and higher. We'll see y'all guys in the next video.
Yes.
Bye. Ka-ching, 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 ka-ching. Oh man.
Make it rain, mama. Make it rain.
Everybody hit that subscribe button. I need to make it rain for Lala.
We're gonna start a GoFundMe.
We're starting a GoFundMe for me to get more guitars. I mean, after I pay off Angela. Like paying off the mafia.
I know that's right.
I know a guy.
I do know a guy.